right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Yeah, nicely played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. A bit long on that one. A par putt awaits. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the third. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, yeah, a thing of beauty.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And that's now 5 over for the tournament. Teeing off here at the fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We have a par 4 on this one.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, tiny looking shot that. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. leading by 9 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Good looking shot this. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Yeah, well played.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This one's tracking.
That was a gallant attempt. And this next putt, it's for bogey. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From around 180 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, come on, sit. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
It was on a good line. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
It's looking solid.
Solid par putt, that. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
from the sand. Are they able to get up and down? Whew. Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
That starts off on a good line.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Sitting at 3 over. Currently in the lead. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This for a birdie run. This really looks good.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Not bad. This putt from around 18 feet. That's frustrating. Putting for a par now. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently in first position. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Getting ready to play their third. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This one's tracking. That will work. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
An opportunity to make a par here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Still in the lead now after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That was a beauty. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Ooh. Par putt coming up here. Not a bad line, this. Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Sitting at 3 over for the event.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well played, mate. 3 over par. Currently leading. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Well struck. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Bit untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Going with the 5-iron here. Might get caught up in the brush here. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. A chance to chip in here for all the glory. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
Oh, so close. All right, one down. Let's see if they can... Well, a spectacular week comes to a close. Congratulations to the Genesis Invitational winner, Riviera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood ending for this winner. What a performance all week long.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron player as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. A 7-footer right here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Now let's hear from our on-course reporter, John McCarthy, who I see is just rolling up his beach towel. Been striding the fairways here in Florida for the last couple of days leading up to the event. John, what's the Emery Beach Club all about?
Well, Luke, one thing it's about is it's about water. Water hazards will feature prominently on this course this week. The greens also very undulating. There are ridges, there are shelves, there are tiers. I hope the players have done their homework this week because these approach shots into these greens they're always important, but especially so here at Emery Beach. Several holes feature one of Beamer's nemesis, the tiny bunker. The tiny bunker is in play this week, so you got to be careful off the tee as they seem to pop out where you least expect them. Beautiful Florida course, though. I will enjoy the scenery, and I hope the players will enjoy the challenge of Emery Beach Club this week.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Looks good.
That gets the job done.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Next hole is a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. Let's return to live play now. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Sitting at 2 under par.
Outright first here.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The 5th hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, what were your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Well, that's a handy shot.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
8 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what a stroke. Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
It was on a good line.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from about 105 yards.
Oh, that should find the bunker. That got a little out of control, I think.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Setting up here with a very long putt. It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We've reached the 8th hole.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
That's not the outcome they were after. Sitting at 1 under the card, currently in the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This is a bogey putt coming up. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt is about 8 feet. This looks good.
Well, an untimely double by our leader, and the rest of the field's eyes have lit up. A chance to bounce back here.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it. That dog will hunt.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This is from miles away.
This one to save par.
Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, so close. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. This one's going right at the pin here. Yeah, quality shot that. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, this looks pure.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it. But the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Wow, did this come out beautifully? That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
Ooh, that almost went down.
And a par putt awaits him.
Good stroke.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Even for the day, currently in top spot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit too much club there.
Oh my God! And with it, he moves to 1 under par.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Opting for the 9-iron.
That one should find the surface.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Chance to get 1 under the card with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It does. As you can see, massive bunker down the left-hand side, so players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Shame it didn't drop. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, just missed.
A bogey putt awaits. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.